Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, and welcome back to the channel. I want to start this video by first of all saying a big thank you to everyone that is supporting the channel so far. All the love and support I'm getting really makes a real difference and means a lot to me. Helping to grow the channel, get more views, reach as many people as possible, mashallah, makes me very happy. So thank you to everyone subscribed so far, everyone that's leaving some nice positive comments as well. So today we are going to react to some more paranormal. So we're back on Nuke's Top 5. And this is Scary Videos to Ruin Your Sleep. Let's go.
A TikTok user named...
Let's sort out the volume. Can't have that.
Keely says she often gets motion alerts from the security camera in her basement. But every time she checks the video, there's nothing there. Except this time.
In which of the pixels are we seeing this?
Did you see it? When the footage is brightened, we can see a strange misshapen something that seems to be slowly climbing up the stairs from Keely's sub-basement.
It's bananas in pajamas. If anyone's ever seen that show as a kid, that's bananas in pajamas. Look at the shape. That's one of the bananas
Strangely
in pajamas.
enough, the motion sensing camera didn't detect any further movement after this single clip. Now it's worth mentioning that Keely has been posting on TikTok for over 4 years and has never posted anything paranormal before or after this one video.
I bet this one blew up.
Just what is that climbing the stairs? Let me know what you think.
I'll let you know what I think, Nuke, before he says it. That is one of the bananas in pajamas. She hasn't posted anything paranormal before. I can guarantee she's posting a lot of paranormal after this video, because clearly, if it's gone viral, let's post more of it.
Shadows in the Chateau. Ted and Lisa Rogers have spent the last 5 years restoring a 14th century French chateau in Limousin, France.
That's a beautiful place.
It's a massive project that they've been documenting over on their YouTube channel, Chateau de Montmonier. Now, to be very clear, their YouTube channel isn't about ghosts or the paranormal. It's all about renovations and daily life in the French countryside.
That is a beautiful, beautiful house that they're turning it into a house. It looks really nice from the outside. Obviously the inside's a work in progress, but
one night things take a very strange turn. Lisa becomes convinced that there's a mouse running around in the chateau's old boot room, but Ted insists that he hasn't seen any signs of a mouse. So to settle the debate, Lisa sets up a camera to record the room overnight, hoping to catch the mouse on tape.
We didn't catch the mouse. There was no mouse last night.
oh, Europe's got an immigration problem, you know. Look at this. This is France. Those aren't French people. We've got to do something about this immigration problem. These people have fled their war-torn country of the United Kingdom to escape to France. That should not be allowed.
However, there is something else we did catch. And yeah, I'm going to go and get Ted to come and watch the footage.
What are we looking at?
Right, so let me start playing. So this is...
That's a joke for anyone who didn't get it. Sarcasm. They seem like a very nice couple. She's getting into the spirit of living in France with that hat, certainly.
From last night. This is me setting the camera up. So I'll set the camera up so you can see the hole in the corner. Can you see it?
Why is she so gassed? She's presumably showing her husband this because she believes that she's captured evidence of the paranormal. I've never seen someone happier.
Hope you can see it. Anyway, I'm off to bed. It's very late. So we'll see whether we catch this mouse out in the morning, and then Ted will have to believe me that there is something running above their bedroom. I'll see you all in the morning. Good night.
Instead of filming a mouse, Lisa's camera ends up catching something very different.
Now you heard me put the latch on the door there.
Yeah, it sounded like it, yeah.
Okay, so the sensor light's gone out.
Right.
So I'm going to forward this bit because it's about 2 hours, well, it is 2 hours, 27 minutes into filming last night. Now, we went to bed
it's the
about
dog.
midnight,
Yeah.
so this would be about
I thought I could hear some really loud snoring if it was their footage or something, but it's the dog.
2:30. This happens.
That's a draft.
Now, you heard the latch go off the door.
Yeah.
And that's the light coming on.
The motion sensor light.
Yeah.
They got a big mouse. It's a big mouse.
Bloody hell, what? There's shadow there.
Yeah.
Yes, I can see a shadow moving across it.
Yeah. Keep watching.
Oh my god. What? That's got to be an animal or something, isn't it?
That was a big shadow for an animal.
How?
What?
You can't.
How can an animal
You what?
get up?
You can't have put the latch on properly.
I put the latch on.
Yeah.
Because you heard the latch
tell
go
her.
on.
Yeah.
And you heard the latch come off.
I didn't actually hear the latch come off.
Thank
but,
you.
You know,
Right,
but
let me play
We
that
didn't
again.
hear it either.
You hear the latch?
Am I deaf?
Right, yeah.
The door open. Now, to push that door open, that's the heavy door, you've got to push it inwards. So somebody's got to be standing there to be able to open that door.
Yeah.
And there's nobody standing there.
And I've never known that door swing open on its own.
No. And the other thing is, the camera is up on a tripod. So to move it in a tilt, like it's
So
gone, it's
something's
tilted
moved,
up.
something
has moved. It hasn't moved the tripod because the tripod would fall over. It's had to move the camera.
Oh, that's...
It's spooky, that, isn't it? I tell you what,
It's the shadow that
that's
got me
bloody
there.
spooky, that is.
The shadow walk... I don't get it.
That's weird, isn't it?
I don't
That
get
is
it.
just
I don't get
bonkers.
it.
The door to the room unlatches and opens. A motion sensing light turns on, and a creepy, unexplained shadow seems to glide across the room and actually move the camera. Lisa says that despite the eerie incident, there's nothing to worry about, and the Chateau de Montmonier is still open for guests.
We have lived here for 5 years and never had any ill feeling whatsoever.
No, I can't
But
say that there is.
that is pretty bonkers. So I never caught a mouse.
You might have called something else.
Now, as for Ted, he's not sure what to think about all of this.
I don't know whether I believe or not believe. I don't disbelieve, let's put it that way. But it's just kind of freaky, isn't it?
It is a bit freaky. It's
yeah.
just weird.
Yeah.
The figure in the frame.
Do you know what? I like that couple. They seem like good people. They seem like good vibes. You've got a gin. Congratulations. Congratulations, there's a gin in your chateau. What I would say, I'm going to give you, to that couple, some advice if you're looking to capture a mouse. You're not going to do it with a camera. What you need is a cat or a mink that is, or a ferret, or the dog needs to do its job. Don't know what he's doing. Why is he not getting hold of it? Or a trap. You're not going to catch it with a camera. Anyway, I think that's fake. The shadow there, I think that's someone moving on the right-hand side where we can't see. Could easily stop and start the camera to open the door, quickly run, start the camera again, get out a shot. The motion light sensor comes on. There we see the shadow. I think the husband's playing a joke on her, personally. Either he's had enough of her, or he's just having a little bit of fun with her.
At Mayaka River State Park in Sarasota, Florida, visitors have long claimed to see a pale, ghostly figure drifting silently through the park. In this next clip, Alicia Galvin stands inside one of the park's historic 1930s.
I hope that wasn't meant to be the figure of a ghost, by the way.
Florida, visitors have long claimed to
This
see a
thing here.
pale, ghostly figure drifting silently through the park.
I do hope
In
that's
this
not
next
what you're
clip,
claiming.
Alicia Galvin stands inside one of the park's historic 1930s log cabins while her boyfriend films. He catches something truly chilling.
This place is so cool,
Jesus.
isn't it? What the?
Oh my God. That would terrify anyone. Someone just opening the windows like that. I'm joking.
This place is so cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
What the?
Oh, look, you see that
Somebody
behind
in there
her?
with you?
No?
The fuck?
What the?
Behind Alicia, a pale white figure seems to walk through the old cabin before vanishing into thin air.
If I could roll
So
my
did they
eyes
catch
harder,
the
I
park's
would.
legendary ghost? Is it a trick of the light? Or just clever editing? You decide.
I'll tell you why it's clever editing. Do you look at how look at the movement she makes. Deliberately leaving that part of the window wide open. Because she moves to the right just as this supposed ghost appears. And she leaves that entire part of it right here. She leans this way and leaves that entire part of it open. Just for that ghost to happen to walk past. Come on. Are we fools? Are we foolish? And the guy is GCSE acting. Look,
What the? Somebody in there with you?
somebody in there with
No?
The fuck?
you? What the F? Come on. Do better.
Behind Alicia, a pale white figure seems to walk through the old cabin before vanishing into thin air. So did they catch the park's legendary ghost? Is it a trick of the light? Or just clever editing?
It's clever editing. But shout out to any Americans. Let us know in the comments if you've ever stayed at any of these summer camps and you've seen any ghosts. Let us know.
You decide. Night terrors. A concerned mother says that her young daughter Cora has recently been suffering from intense night terrors. Their family doctor suggested she record one of the episodes so they could get a better idea of what might be happening. So one night she's filming little Cora and she captures something truly chilling.
I'm scared.
You scared? Are we scared, baby? Come on, you pickle. Come here, pickle. Come on, pickle.
Oh.
It's okay. There's the vent right there, baby. See? The vent pushes the door. You're fine, okay? You big girl? Be scared, just remember. Baby Lenny's here, mommy's here. We're all gonna be together in the same house. It's gonna be okay. Let's go to bed. What's wrong, Cora? Sweetie, what are you afraid of? You're scaring me, honey. I don't see anything.
As the mom goes to walk her daughter back to her room, the door suddenly starts to swing shut on its own. She brushes it off, thinking it must just be the air vent. But when they reach Cora's bedroom, the little girl refuses to go inside, just staring toward the window in fear. Then, without warning, the blinds slam shut. The mother and daughter are terrified and run screaming from the room. But later, viewers notice something the mom missed.
Oh,
As
yeah.
she tells her daughter
Come on then,
she's
show
a big
us.
girl,
What did
a
we
faint
miss?
little voice seems to whisper back. Listen closely.
I'm a big girl. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm not having it.
It's okay.
When the mom examines the footage, she notices something else. The air conditioning wasn't even running when that door closed.
So the AC was not on.
Doesn't need to be.
When the door closed.
Doesn't need to be for there to be a draft.
It's very loud, and you can hear it coming from the vent.
Some skeptics in the video comments suggest that the blinds are probably remote controlled.
Yep.
So the mom posts another clip to prove them wrong. But things get a little weird.
So I'm coming into the room to show you the blinds, which I have opened back up to demonstrate.
Yeah, you opened it back up with the
Demonstrate how
remote.
they are closed.
You used the remote
It's
to open them
not
back up.
Electronic. It's not battery powered. It's
See that cut, everyone?
That's not creepy. Trying my best
Very
not to
creaky
freak out.
floorboards.
So, to close these blinds, you have to touch it and close it like that. That is the only way to close these blinds. There are no
She's a
batteries
liar.
or remotes here at all.
She's a liar.
No wires. You have to touch it and you have to close it like this. And there's no way I could have done that since I was standing on the opposite side of the room. And there is no way I could have closed all four at the same time.
The mom
Okay.
says they plan to move out of the house as soon as possible. But what do you think? Is little Cora being haunted by
No.
some dark entity?
She's been haunted
Or
by her mother.
is it all just an elaborate hoax?
She's being haunted by her mother and used for views. Any person who works in pediatrics, please let me know if a parent has come to you saying that their child is having night terrors. Can you let me know if it's normal procedure for the medical professional, be it a doctor or a nurse, to tell the mother or father to film the episode, first of all? Let me know. Secondly, if you are filming the night terror, you're not showing anything of the night terror. Instead, you're pointing it at the end of the room just to be filming all of this weird stuff going on. Come on. Secondly, just because the air conditioning's not on doesn't mean that there can't be a draft. Thirdly, there is a remote for those blinds. You're a liar. And that cut when the door crept open, that sharp cut, we'll go look and see it again. This sharp
No
cut
wires,
here,
you
look.
have to touch it and you have
Watch.
to close it like this. And there's no way I could have done that since I was standing on the opposite side of the room. And there is no way I could have closed all four at the same time.
The mom says they plan to move out of the house
See,
as
look.
soon as possible.
See that sharp cut?
Or you think
Fake.
they plan to move out of the house
No way. And there's no way I could afford.
entity side. If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. A
Everyone send your ghost videos to Nuke.
myth that moves. Chris Netzel does daily live streams from graveyards around Fort Worth, Texas, using a Spirit Box app to try and contact ghosts.
Well,
Now,
howdy.
to be honest, I'm not such a fan of ghost apps.
Arthur
But during
Morgan.
one late night stream, Chris captures something that's a lot
Arthur.
harder to dismiss.
Hi, Jonathan. Hi, buddy. It's nice to talk to you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. It just said Jonathan, bombings 1920s. You are amazing. Mortuary. Right. It just said right.
As Chris approaches an old gravestone, a small white figure about the size of a child seems to walk out from behind a tree and just vanish. Chris doesn't see it, but after his live audience points it out, he reviews his footage and is shocked.
That little child there that you can see clearly.
Paranormal versus pets.
You see that little child you can see clearly coming into shot there. That clear vision of a
Chris
child.
doesn't
Look.
see it, but after his live audience points it out, he reviews.
Now, anyone from this area, let me know if there were any bombings in the 1920s. The thing with these spirit boxes, right? It scans through different radio frequencies and just picks out random words. And these guys want to convince you that that's ghosts speaking to them. I heard some Beyonce songs come through that once. Does that mean they're a big fan? They're a big fan of Bey because we heard Halo coming through or Put a Ring on It? Come on. It's one of the most ridiculous things in the world to try and convince someone of using one of those spirit boxes. People that fall for it, take a look at yourselves.
His footage and is shocked. Paranormal versus pets. Troy
Even Nuke knows that one's absolute waffle. That's why he gives it no airtime.
Galt says that his house is haunted by a very active poltergeist.
Well, he is very active. Look, we can see him clearly.
Troy Legault says that his house is haunted.
Look, there it is. Evidence of the paranormal. I've never seen a clearer image of a ghost. I assume this is what they're talking about. This figure here. Because the one that's also sitting at the table in a minute.
By a very active poltergeist.
I assume that's the poltergeist they're talking about. Can't be anything else. You can literally see wind blowing all over this kitchen, by the way. Look at this, look at this, look at the tablecloth. You've got a door or a window open. There we go. Just a classic, isn't it? Just give that camera a little wiggle. Just wiggle the camera a little bit.
Troy says that these strange incidents in his home have only gotten more intense as the weeks go by.
Immediately notices the furniture has moved. Almost as if he's looking for it. What the hell?
Lately, Troy says that the poltergeist has even started trying to interact with his poor little dog.
That's a different dog. The dog's a paid actor. Oh my god. Just so happens to be off camera, by the way. Where the ball comes from just so happens to be off camera.
In the clip, it seems like something wants to play, but Troy's dog wants
This one's,
no
I'm
part
fed up
of
with
it.
this one already.
Dog just growls and walks away as objects in the kitchen come crashing down behind him. And now, this brings us to something interesting. It's often said that cats and dogs are more sensitive to the supernatural.
Well, let's
they can
see.
see things that
This
we
is your
can't.
opportunity to prove me
In
wrong.
these next clips, we'll look at a few more pets who might just be seeing the other side. First up.
Okay, before we move on to this, right? Anyone who has the ability to go on the internet, have a look at Victorian clairvoyance and those mystics that used to do seances and stuff in the Victorian times, and look at the tricks that they used to use where they'd rig up the house and stuff. That is so performative, what he's done there. You see the way he walks in, immediately notices the furniture is out of whack, goes down to the basement, the door closes behind him, and as he's going back through the hallway, nope. It's so performative, like he's acting, like he's putting on a performance. The ball comes rolling in from off screen, all of the furniture is on fish and wire. The way that door slams, my house, I can tell you for sure, if I leave my back door open, I leave the door to the room which goes onto the back garden, and I open the front door, the door in the middle will slam shut. So that's exactly what's happened. You've got a door open behind you or a window open, and as you open it, it slams that door 100%. You could see the table, all the tablecloth was moving, one of the bags was moving, the napkins were blowing because there was wind, there was a draft coming through. I'm not having it. Hello, my brothers and sisters. It turns out 99% of you are watching this video without being subscribed. Astaghfirullah. I'm just kidding. But subscribe before Shaitan makes you forget. Do it. Come on, do it. Button's down there somewhere. Done? Thank you. And inshallah you receive infinite rewards. Ameen.
Miley Riso says that she's been experiencing some strange things in her home, and she thinks it might be haunted. One night, her cat suddenly starts acting up in the kitchen, like it's seeing something that Miley can't. It goes wild, knocking things over, hissing, and even scratching her. Miley grabs her phone and starts recording as the cat just keeps freaking out, still seeming to sense that there is something dangerous nearby.
He's fuming. That cat's raging. He's not happy. What he's done to the air fryer or the rice maker, whatever that is.
Miley says that she couldn't see anything, and to this day she still has no idea what set her cat off that night.
Miley, you set your cat off. That cat's anger was directed towards no one except you, and obviously the kitchen apparatus, because you kept going in there. You've done something to that cat, and I, for one, would like you to admit what abuse you have inflicted upon that cat. Secondly, everyone knows that cats are bipolar. Everyone knows that. 1 minute they're fine, you're petting them, they're loving it, oh, thank you. The next minute they flip out over nothing. It doesn't mean your house is haunted. Your cat isn't possessed. He's only angry at you. He's probably pissed off that you keep filming him. Get that camera out of my face.
Next up, Jacinta Simone says that she and her partner bought an 1800s farmhouse in the countryside just outside of Sydney, Australia. But first day they arrived,
She sounds
to
like a
start moving
Cluedo
in,
character.
and their dog does this.
You got a mouse. We've seen this one before. They've got rats or they've got mice.
What is it?
They've got rodents.
What is it?
1800s cottage in the middle of the countryside. You've got rats. You've got mice. You've got some sort of rodents.
The dog immediately seems to lock on to
The dog
something
can
in
hear
the
'em and
old
you
cottage's
can't.
master bedroom.
The dog can
and it
smell
won't
them and
look
you
away.
can't.
But what exactly is it seeing? Finally, Steve says he lives in a very haunted house and often hears strange disembodied voices late at night. One evening, he's home alone with his dog when he notices that the dog keeps staring at one particular spot across the room. Steve checks his security cam and hears this. Some unknown female voice says, "Play dead," and then immediately after says, "Come."
Yeah, that's someone who's broken in or something, or they're
Steve
in the garden.
swears that he was completely alone with the dog that night. He also says that these strange, unexplained events are a common occurrence in his haunted home. Sometimes other ghosts speak. And then, sometimes, a ghost might just walk through the wall.
Oh my god, bro.
Cradle and all.
So fake.
Proud mom, Misty Huron.
That one's so fake. He's either got a speaker, he's playing someone saying those things, or B, there could be an intruder while he's sleeping. C, there's someone in the garden calling his dog. And that one with a ghost walking through the wall is clear editing. No one's ever claimed to capture such a clear image of a ghost walking through a wall. That is so Hollywood to believe that a ghost can just walk through a wall. Fed up with
says
it.
that strange things have been happening in her home while her husband is away working as a commercial truck driver. She first notices something unusual one night when her baby monitor suddenly just starts glitching.
Anybody have one of those VTech baby cameras? It keeps glitching out and it has woken me up so many times tonight. I thought it was just background noise, but the last time I swear I heard music playing.
The next day, Misty is making a milkshake for her son when something very strange happens.
Get everything out, I turn the blender on, I start blending the shake, I'm cleaning up from making lunches and putting stuff away in the pantry. And all of a sudden, literally the loudest sound, I turn around and me and my son are like, what the f***? The blender literally flew across the kitchen. I'll post a picture, but it came unplugged. The motor's on the floor. The jug that holds all the contents is splattered everywhere. There's shake all over my cabinet.
So Misty says her 10-year-old daughter Olivia doesn't sleep in her old room anymore, as it's been turned into the nursery for their new baby. Olivia has a new bedroom upstairs now, but her old bunk bed still sits in the nursery, empty and untouched. One night, Misty is watching the baby monitor when she sees something that sends a chill down her spine.
Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God.
Look at the
So
acting.
I've been recording the baby monitor anytime the sound or the motion detection goes off so that I can show my husband because he's on the road and I wanted to send him all this crazy that's been going on. Watch this video and tell me what you see. I literally ran up there so fast. There's nothing in her room. I brought her downstairs. This motion and sound detectors are still going on. I'm freaking out right now.
Did you see it? Right above the sleeping baby, something moves in the top bunk. Misty rushes to check, but there's nothing there. She posts the video online and viewers urge her to show more of the upstairs area where this strange incident occurred.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's when things take a terrifying turn.
Okay, a lot of y'all were asking about the room situation, so I'm gonna run that through real quick. We moved my daughter
This is a nice
from
house, by the way,
this
guys.
room into this room. She got new furniture. That's why the bunk bed is still in there. Then we moved the baby from my office, which used to be her bedroom, now it's my office again, up into this room. I cannot even breathe walking in this room, so I am truly terrified, but I'm gonna walk y'all in here real quick. This is the bunk bed. This is where I took her out of her crib. Ran up the bunk bed. There was nothing up there when I came. We have her rocking chair, her changing station, her closet with all of
Look at the
the...
size of that crib. Was that a king size? Look at the size of it. There's prison cells smaller than that. There's HMOs in the UK that are smaller than that.
Her crib. Ran up the bunk bed. There
That
was
kid's
nothing
living
up there when
good.
I came. We have her rocking chair, her changing station, her closet with all of the stuff that we still need to put up. This is where I have everything that was gifted. I know a lot of y'all were saying check stuff that came from a thrift store or that wasn't yours because it might be causing it. I will show you guys up here. There's nothing suspicious. There's no hair from
we'll
like
be
a
the
rat
judge.
or something that could have
We'll be the judge of what's suspicious and what isn't.
came in. This is marker. These are still tucked in on the sides, like they're still tight from, you know, if somebody was trying to be underneath the blankets. I don't think that's
Yes, and
plausible,
I'm sure there's
so I
no
just don't-
possibility that you could have made the
I
bed
don't know.
before
I
you
have
got
no
in the
idea
room,
what
before
could
you
be
started filming.
causing it. Oh my God, it's rocking.
Misty screams in terror and calls for her kids as she rushes from the room. She says that they stayed with her parents until her husband returned home. So, what do you think? Is
I'll let
something
you know what I
sinister
think,
haunting
Nuke.
Misty's home? And if not, then just
I'm gonna let you know
is
what I think.
this? Let me know what you think. Door.
I think what we have here is clear evidence of the paranormal. I think you've done it. I think you've proven it. No. I think what we have here is a mum clearly overwhelmed with the two children. Dad's working away. She's got to do it all. She's either losing her mind or she's bored and decided to entertain herself a bit with this story of ghosts and ghoulies. The rocking chair just happens to start rocking off camera. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God, guys, you won't believe what's happening. Let me go grab my camera quick. How many takes of that do you think she did? Come on. Fraud. How dare
to
you?
nowhere. TikTok user Appalachia Decay lives in a 200-year-old farmhouse deep in the woods of the Appalachian Mountains of West Virginia. One day, she hears strange noises coming from the basement, noises that she suspects are probably rats. She grabs her phone, starts recording, and
I can tell you now, your suspicions are correct. 100% correct. Another country house in the middle of a forest or a woodland or a countryside. You are 100% correct in your suspicions that they are rats in your basement.
heads downstairs. And that's when things take a terrifying turn.
Oh my God, guys, can you feel it? I'm so terrified. This is terrifying. How creepy this basement is. There's a little rat scratching behind the door.
Behind one of the basement doors, something seems to move, and the door handle is yanked. But here's the creepy part. That door doesn't actually lead anywhere.
So these are the steps that lead out. I don't know what that is, but if you look, it's been sealed from the inside and the outside.
Appalachia Decay says that she still has no idea what caused the sounds. But
Those are cellar doors on the outside. You can open those. It doesn't lead to nowhere.
for now, she's taking precautions. Scurry videos.
Astaghfirullah. You've got rats in your basement. You were correct the first time. The first time when you thought it was rats, you were correct. It's not ghosts. If there's a plausible explanation, in fact, everything that is implausible in this scenario is still more plausible than there being a ghost behind that little door, just living in that little nook, just chilling in that little nook, and they can't open the door. According to the other bloke, they can walk through walls. You've got rats. Congrats. Get an exterminator in.
So these are videos that are a bit weird, a bit funny, or just very strange or unexplained. First up, Lucas Wegner is a cave explorer from Germany who shares
All right, this stuff is terrifying. Spelunking, whatever they call it. Crawling through the tightest possible spaces in caves. That is terrifying. That could come down on you come down on you at any minute. It could flood and you're screwed. You have to be tapped to be doing this stuff. You will never catch me doing this. I'm 6'4". I'm a big guy. I'm never doing any of this. You have to be tapped to do this.
his adventures on TikTok. If you've got even a hint of claustrophobia, his cave explorers are already nightmare fuel. But during one of his explorations, Lucas came
Bro looks like the nerd from every American TV show and movie.
across something that made his blood run cold.
Das mit dem Knie auch, weil das halt so...
No way.
What the fuck? Hallo?
No way. Is that actually a person?
Hallo?
you probably thought this was a Logan Paul moment there for a second, but no, this person is very much alive. The body was actually one of Lucas's climbing partners, who was hiding in the dark just to give him a good jump scare.
That's a funny one.
And
I rate
me one too.
To be fair, I rate
what
that.
About you?
I rate that one. I actually rate that.
Next up, YouTuber Ali runs a channel dedicated to the popular cartoon character Bendy. In this clip, he's interviewing Lauren
from a
Singer,
video game
the voice
or
actress
something.
behind Alice Angel in the Bendy game series. But Ali catches something on camera that shocks him to his core.
I got the part. I was not expecting that, but I got the part, and I remember being in the session with the character designer and with the voice director. And I told them, I have something to share with you, but I want to wait until we're done the session because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything else. Everything okay?
I'm sorry. I just, there's a problem with the background and your face is reflecting the mirror.
Oh, I saw you jump. Yes.
I got scared so much. Oh.
Hey, yo, haters are going to say this ain't real. I think this one's real.
Yeah, because this is a chroma key. Oh my God. I'm so sorry for interrupting you. Oh my
That
God.
is hilarious. You need to keep that in the interview. You have to.
So it turns out that Ali's mirror is perfectly reflecting Lauren's face from his monitor and projecting it over his green screen background. So it's not a hoax, but...
He pooped himself, bro. He jumped a mile.
It is pretty elaborate. In this next
He played himself. He played himself.
Two members of the housekeeping staff go to clean a hotel room. What they find absolutely terrifies them.
Just the worst mess possible. They go in there. The whole room is covered in human poop. There's food everywhere. There's 5 different species have defecated in that room, basically. And it's been left like it. There's a fresh turd in the kettle.
Okay, so the reason this is not a regular entry in the list is that when I researched this, I couldn't find any information about what the hell is happening here. The clip is apparently from Malaysia, but the online stories about the video are all over the place. Some people say they saw a ghost in the room, and some people say there was a person in there, and some people even say they walked in on a guy taking a shit. But no one seems to know for sure. So just what do you think sent these two a running? Especially this.
I tell you what's happened. They've walked in there and someone's sleeping naked. A guy or something is sleeping naked. And she's sprinted away to save herself from having to see that. And
this hero right here. Let me know down in the comments. Anyway.
See the light comes on and the door opens afterwards. Someone was in there, obviously. But I tell you what, we all need to pray for our dear sister in that clip, because the speed and velocity in which she face plants the door opposite.
So just what do you think sent these two a running?
I can only assume she's got brain damage from this. So, dear sister, we pray that Allah gives you a speedy recovery, not just physically, but the embarrassment that you must have suffered from watching this back as well.
This hero right here. Let me know down in the comments. Anyway, that's all for this time, and thanks for watching.
There we go, guys. That was Nuke's top 5 scary videos to ruin your sleep. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think I'm going to get a better night's sleep than I will tonight after watching that, despite all those clips of very clear and very obvious evidence of the paranormal on show. Every one of them was 100% real. No, I mean, they just get worse and worse in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you think I'm being too harsh in my critique, if you believe any of these, please do let me know. The only one that made me jump was the guy pretending to be a lost miner or whatever it was. That one was good. That was a good jump scare, to be fair. And that stuff is scary. So, brothers and sisters, thank you for joining me once again. If you liked this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Peace.